Time, Sissi leads a search party to find Tommy. A mysterious stallion shows her the place where Tommy lies. While Sissi dreams of the stallion, Max helps Andrassi elude Austrian soldiers, and they escape back to Bavaria. Sissi finally rescues Tommy, who is welcomed safely home at Posse.
I'll never leave you again.
The stallion flees from his owner, Arcus, only to leap into a thorny hedge. Max buys the stallion, and Sissi names him.
And he's strong and furious, like a tempest. That will be his name. Tempest.
Why shouldn't we together embrace the right to believe? If we could love each other the way that we like, no fortune, no fate, no days and nights are lonely. Your memories fill my dreams. When I know because you live, I'll do the same. Nobody else will take you away. Nobody else will love you this way. Nobody else will take you away. Nobody else. Nobody else.
Thousand forints.
1,000 forints. That's all we talk about in this house. Of course, no one mentions where we're going to find all that money.
Miss Lucy says there's a buried treasure somewhere in the forest. I'll find it with Kyle, Conrad, and Tommy, and then we'll be very rich.
Mama? Mama?
Sissi, what is it?
It's Tempest. He's in so much pain.
Shh, just calm down. I hear your father coming back. I'm sure he'll know what to do.
The wound is infected. He needs a veterinarian.
So you understand, when the Duke asks you to treat his new horse, you'll refuse.
Yes, sir, Snidely. I understand.
Yeah, I hope so. For your sake.
Duke Max, I'm sorry. I have to go. An emergency. Your horse will have to wait.
How did you know that my horse was sick?
I just guessed. I must leave. The shepherd, his sheep are quite ill and...
I just passed the shepherd. His sheep are fine. Why the lies?
Arcus's men are here. They told me if I helped you, they would burn down my house.
Arcus again. Don't worry. I'll manage some other way.
Duke Max.
Hello, my friends. What's new?
Seeking Colonel Andrassi, enemy of the Austrian Empire and renegade of the Hungarian army. This dangerous criminal was wounded in the shoulder during his escape. A reward of 50,000 forints is offered to the one that returns Colonel Andrassi to the Imperial authorities.
50,000 forints? That's a fortune. Wouldn't you agree, Duke?
Duke Max! What can I do for you?
Do you have a remedy for an infected wound?
Is it for someone in your family?
Yes. That is, no. Actually, it's for my horse.
I'm sorry, but this medicine is for humans. I don't have anything for horses.
Never mind. I'll take it anyhow.
After all, we are in Bavaria. The Empress of Austria has no right putting up her wanted posters here. There.
Seeking Colonel Andrassi, wounded in the shoulder. Even better. His capture will be that much easier.
Count Arcus,
That Andrassi is an enemy of the Austrian Empire, and whoever protects him is also an enemy of the Empire. Pick it back up, Burgomaster, or I'll...
You'll what? Burn his house down?
Duke Max, what a
If I were you, I'd stop threatening people, Count.
Threatening people? Me? Not at all. Just a misunderstanding. I hope for your sake, Duke, that you have as much money as you have imagination. Don't forget, you owe me 1,000 florins for that ridiculous horse.
Well done, Heinrich. If Arcus is after him, that Colonel Andrassi can't be too bad.
Let's start here. I'll bet there's at least 1,000 florins buried under this old tree. No, not here. Miss Lucy says it's much deeper in the forest. Miss Lucy's crazy. Yeah, just like Tina. Okay, suit yourselves. We'll just find the treasure on our own. We'll show those silly boys. I'll bet we'll find it right in here. Ah! Ah! A woodsman! A woodsman!
I told you not to sell him medicine!
Please, Count Arcus, I tell you, he can't possibly use that to cure his horse. It's medicine for a wounded man. Oh!
Wounded man, huh? Well, well, well.
Ma! Sissi! We were looking for a treasure and I found a woodsman.
A treasure? A woodsman? Whatever do you mean?
In the gamekeeper's cabin. A woodsman. A terrible, half-human forest giant.
I'll see about this.
What's this?
A hero of the revolution can't take a little medicine?
Your medicine is worse than the whole Austrian army put together. By this time, all the bounty hunters of the Empire must be chasing me. I'll leave before I cause you trouble.
Andrassi, the fever must be making you delirious. You're in no shape to travel.
You're right, Max. I must be sick. I had the strangest dream. A little girl was in the cabin.
Shh, we have visitors.
Get out, Max. They shouldn't find you here with me.
Come out, you! Whoever you... Duke Max!
Papa!
Well, well, this is some welcome.
Duke Max, I'm so sorry.
Look out, Papa! It's the forest giant!
It's not a forest giant, Tina. It's my best friend. Sissi, Wilfred, children, I'd like you to meet Colonel Andrassi.
If he's your friend, why doesn't he come to the house?
That would cause you to run a great risk. The Austrian Empire has put a price on my head.
Papa, you're helping a Hungarian revolutionary?
It's a just cause, Sissi. The Hungarians are fighting for their liberty.
So that was the reason behind your secret trips. You were going to Hungary.
Oh.
But he's hurt.
Yes, and he needs to be treated.
So we have to bring him home.
Say, if he's a real revolutionary, he must be very strong and courageous. Maybe, but that beard makes him look mean.
Wait, I won't eat you. Besides, I'll need help to heal your horse.
If I was a fugitive, this is exactly the kind of place I'd hide. Go and have a look in there, Gregor.
Not bad.
Nobody in there, but there was a cupcake.
Fool! The Hungarian must have been here, and fresh footprints lead that way.
But that's Possenhofen.
Quite right, Gregor. Duke Max is hiding a Hungarian fugitive, and you're going to capture him.
But it's dangerous. Why don't you do it?
Gregor, you're the best. Only you can do it, and the Count will surely offer a reward.
Good work, children. You found everything. Now, the water, please. Sissi, there's no guarantee this will work. The concoction is very strong. Your horse could die.
Poor Tempest. But it's our only chance to save him, isn't it?
You're right.
So let's do it. You did it! You saved him! Oh, thank you! How did you do it? You're a doctor, is that it?
No, not at all. I was a colonel in the cavalry, so I know horses pretty well.
I'll be back!
Come on, Tommy. It's just a horse. It won't eat you.
But I don't want to. Let go of me.
Come help us. Hey, where did he go?
There, in the haystack, a man.
All right, children, time to stir that haystack. It's rotting.
Thank you.
Is it true you helped Tempest get better? So you are nice after all. Thanks. You can borrow my doll if you like.
Thank you. But what can I give you in exchange?
You can tell us a nice story. Simple as that.
Wow! Wonderful. We'd love that.
Very well. I'll tell you a legend from my country. The legend of Gyula and the Wicked Queen. Once upon a time, in a beautiful country we called the Golden Land, there lived a little boy named Gyula. The king of the neighboring land passed by there often. He had defended the Golden Land against terrible enemies in the past. He was a very nice king, and all the villagers of the Golden Land liked him very much. And he even preferred the Golden Land to his own kingdom, which was called the Kingdom of Stone. Alas, this fine king married a cruel woman. The queen of the Kingdom of Stone never accompanied the king on his excursions, since she hated the Golden Land and all those who lived in it. She had 2 sons who were good for nothings. What's more, the queen was believed to be a witch. It was said that with her magic scepter, she could transform the terrifying statues of her castle into living warriors.
But that's horrible. How come no one stopped her?
Because there was no one strong enough to battle the queen. But you'll see, the story isn't finished. Growing up, Gyula became a fine horseman. One day, when he was out riding, he heard a beautiful sound, a melody that seemed to come out of nowhere. It was a young girl named Ida. She was so beautiful that the moment he saw her, Gyula fell in love. And she fell in love with him, too. Alas, the very day they met, the good king of the Kingdom of Stone died. Instead of weeping, the queen rejoiced. She would finally rule the kingdom alone. And the first thing she did was to forbid the people of the Golden Land to sing.
Oh, they didn't let her get away with it, did they?
You'll see, Tommy. On that very day, Gyula was throwing a celebration to honor a friend of his from Bavaria. But this was his very best friend. All at once, the Queen marched in with her terrible warriors. No, Gyula was just an ordinary man. But he didn't want the wicked queen to seize the Golden Land.
But how did he stop her all alone?
He wasn't alone, Tina. The people of the Golden Land rose up to banish the queen forever. The battle was terrible. The Queen's monsters were ferocious. The soldiers of the Golden Land had only their courage and skill. Meanwhile, the two princes, who were too cowardly to fight, waited for the battle to end. Alas, the Queen's magic was too strong. The soldiers of the Golden Land lost the battle, and Gyula was saved only because of his friend. And that friend brought him here, to your place.
Huh? What?
That's right, Gyula's friend is Duke Max, your father.
So then Gyula is you.
Congratulations, you guessed it. And the Golden Land is my country, Hungary.
So it's true? You fought against the Stone Warriors?
Well, they weren't really made of stone, but they were fierce. Wait, I'll help you!
Leave me alone. I manage on my own very well.
Are you angry?
Your story is nothing but a pack of lies. How dare you tell children such things?
But it's a fable.
It wasn't a fable. Gyula is you. And I suppose the queen is really Empress Sophia, and the princes are Franz and Karl.
Of course, so what?
Listen to me, Colonel whatever your name is. I know the imperial family. The Empress is no witch, and the princes are not good-for-nothings. They're heroes.
And this? Is this a lie, too? Sophia's soldiers really did invade my country.
That's no reason to say whatever you please, like that Franz is a coward?
Prince Franz. Well, he is a coward. A coward who hides behind his soldiers.
It's not true. Franz is a hero, and Karl, too. Franz fought off a pack of wolves to save his brother, all alone. See? You're wrong.
I'd be careful there. That horse is still pretty wild.
Oh!
Sissi, about the princes. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were friends.
If you got to know them, I'm sure they'd become your friends, too.
Maybe. Can we call a truce?
All right. That's remarkable. How did you do it?
I told him if he didn't behave, I'd send him back to Arcus. In a few days, he'll be better. And so will I.
So then I can show you our beautiful country of Bavaria.
I tell you, there's no Hungarian at Posse. Just some crazy kids who mistook me for a haystack.
The Count won't be happy about this.
I'd be so happy if Ida were here. It's hard being separated from the one you love, you know.
Yes, I know. How about a little race?
It's not safe. He's not trained yet.
Tempest, you're a real champion.
I've waited long enough. I'm going to ask the Duke for my 1,000 florins. 1,000 florins for a three-legged horse. I don't believe it. The horse is cured. Why, it's the Hungarian. The reward is mine. 50,000 florins.
People say I am just too bold, and I can ride horses like